New York app. The latest on the US Open, the last Grand Slam tennis tournament of the year. All times local 9:30 p.m. Sloane Stephens has reached her first Grand Slam final, edging Venus Williams 61-06, 75 in the first of two All-American semi-finals. Stephens became just the fourth unseeded player to reach the US Open women's final in the Open era, which began in 1968, and the first since Roberta Vinci in 2015. The third set was tense tennis after two lopsided ones, with Stephens continuously running down balls to win long rallies. She will face either number 15 Madison Keys or number 20 Coco Vandeweghe. Williams was trying for her third major final of the year and her first at the US Open since 2002. 8:15 p.m. Venus Williams dominated the second set to even the US Open women's semi-finals against Sloane Stephens at one set apiece. Williams took the set 60 after Stephens won the first set 61 in just 24 minutes. It's the third straight round for both players in which they've played a three-set match. 7:45 p.m. Sloane Stephens took the first set 61 against a mistake-prone Venus Williams in the US Open semi-finals. The unseeded Stephens needed just 24 minutes to move halfway to her first appearance in a Grand Slam final. Williams gave her plenty of help with 17 unforced errors and double faulted for one of Stephens' two breaks of serve. Stephens is trying to become just the fourth unseeded woman to advance to the US Open semi-finals in the Open era, which began in 1968. Williams was the first, in 1997. 7:20 p.m. Venus Williams and Sloane Stephens have begun the first of two All-American women's semi-final matches. The ninth-seeded Williams is trying to reach her third Grand Slam final of the year. She last made the US Open final in 2002. Number 15 Madison Keys and 20-seeded Coco Vandeweghe meet in the second semi-final. 7 p.m. US Open semi-finalist Juan Martín del Potro and two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova have won the US Open Sportsmanship Awards. U.S. Tennis Association Chairman and CEO Katrina Adams says Del Potro and Kvitova have not only captivated us at this year's U.S. Open, but shown incredible class in doing so. Del Potro has overcome injuries and illness to reach the men's semi-finals after beating five-time champion Roger Federer on Wednesday. Kvitova lost a close match to Venus Williams in the women's quarterfinals after missing much of the first half of the season while recovering from hand injuries suffered during a knife attack in the off-season. Each player received a trophy and a $5,000 donation to the charity of his or her choice. To be eligible, players had to compete in at least two US Open Series events, as well as the US Open. 6:20 p.m. US Open wheelchair tennis was played on Arthur Ashe Stadium on Thursday for the first time. The number 2 seeded team of Britain's Alfie Hewitt and Gordon Reed beat Japan's Shingo Kunieda and Argentina's Gustavo Fernandez 63-62 in the first match. American Dana Mathewson and Aniek van Koot the Netherlands then upset women's number 2 seeds Yui Kamiji of Japan and Lucy Shuka of Britain 06-64-105. The competition, which follows all able-bodied tennis rules except that the ball can bounce twice, continues through Sunday. 5:50 p.m. Billie Jean King will be honored by the U.S. Tennis Association on the 50th anniversary of her Triple Crown. The ceremony will take place before the US Open women's singles final Saturday. In 1967, King won the women's singles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles titles at the American Grand Slam tournament. The member of the International Tennis Hall of Fame wound up with a total of 39 major trophies across those three disciplines. 5:35 p.m. There will be a first-time US Open men's doubles championship duo after two upsets in the semi-finals. The fifth-seeded pairing of American twins Bob and Mike Bryan were stopped in their bid for a sixth title at Flushing Meadows and 17th Grand Slam trophy overall, losing 36-63-64 to 11-seeded Spaniards Feliciano Lopez and Marc Lopez. The two Lopezes, who are not related, won their only major title at the 2016 French Open. On the other half of the draw, the 12-seeded team of Horia Tecau of Romania and Jean-Julien Royer of the Netherlands eliminated number 1-seeded Henri Kontanen of Finland and John Peers of Australia 16-76-5-75. Tecau and Royer have won Grand Slam title from Wimbledon 2 years ago. 5:25 p.m. All four women's semi-finalists at the US Open are Americans. It's the first time that's happened at Flushing Meadows since 1981. It hasn't happened at any Grand Slam tournament since Wimbledon in 1985. Number 9 seeded Venus Williams will play unseeded Sloane Stephens in the first semi-final Thursday night. That will be followed by number 15 Madison Keys against number 20 Coco Vandeweghe. The 37-year-old Williams is the only member of the quartet who has participated in a Grand Slam singles final. She owns 7 major championships, 2 at the US Open in 2000 and 2001. More app tennis coverage http://sapnews.com. Target for tennis.